Alternative energy plays a major role, not only in our environmental health but also our economic well-being. By investing in alternative energy, America can reduce our oil drilling as well as create jobs that promote a healthier environment. With the use of renewable energy sources, we can start to use more efficient ways to produce energy, such as wind, solar, and nuclear power. Many alternative energy sources are becoming cheaper to produce and may in fact become less expensive than traditional coal power. President Barack Obama said in a speech that wind power is more affordable than ever, protecting electronic consumers with 25-year contracts and no risk of fuel price shocks. Representative Joe Heck also agrees with President Obama's all-of-the-above plan for alternative energy and specifically supports the job-creating aspect of it, stating, "Renewable energy department on public lands will create jobs and move us closer to energy security. But permits must be processed more efficiently so projects can actually get started."
Now, you'd think, given this extraordinary site, given the fact that this is creating jobs, generating power, helping to keep our environment clean, making us more competitive globally, you'd think that everybody would be supportive.
But this is not true. Many people oppose alternative energy because of the cost. Even when you add externalities like environmental, military, and terrorism into the price of conventional coal, it becomes far more expensive than people realize, costing almost 18 to 28 cents per kilowatt hour, which is significantly more than hydroelectric, onshore wind, geothermal, natural gas, nuclear, and biomass. It's close to solar voltaic and solar thermal, but those are also rapidly declining and may eventually make coal one of the most expensive energies out there. The U.S. Chamber of Commerce also believes that different energy sources could compete to fill our need for electricity, saying wind, solar, energy from waste, hydropower, geothermal, and biomass could all play an important role in meeting our demands for electricity and could do so in a cost-competitive manner. The CCA, the Christian Coalition of America, advocates using alternative energy sources for the future of America, even saying, "We believe that developing American energy resources, including increasing efficiency and rolling out renewable homegrown energy projects, will boost national security while creating American jobs. We should begin to phase out coal energy sources and begin using smart grids that use place-appropriate alternative energy sources. Some ways to help would be electric vehicles that are plugged into cleanly powered energy grids, green buildings, and public transportation. Not only will these steps be better for our health, but also for the environment, the economy, and it would stabilize the climate." A researcher from Stanford University named Mark Z. Jacobson also believes that the United States should be less dependent on foreign oils, and says that it's even possible to completely independent, stating, "Based on our findings, there are no technological or economical barriers to converting the entire world to clean, renewable energy sources."
We have doubled the distance our cars will go on a gallon of gas and the amount of renewable energy we generate from sources like wind and solar, with tens of thousands of good American jobs to show for it. We produce more natural gas than ever before, and nearly everyone's energy bill is lower because of it. And over the last 4 years, our emissions of the dangerous carbon pollution that threatens our planet have actually fallen. But for the sake of our children and our future, we must do more to combat climate change.
This is true, but it will be even easier and cheaper than before, because the levelized cost of electricity from wind and solar sources in America has fallen by more than 50% over the past 4 years, according to the Laser's Levelized Cost of Energy Analysis 7.0 that was recently released by global financial advisor and asset manager firm Lazard, Farris & Co. Lazard's analysis compared the LCOE for various renewable energy technologies to fossil fuels on a cost per megawatt hour basis, including factors like the U.S. federal tax subsidies, fuel costs, geographic and capital costs.